Hello everyone and welcome to Biology or Biology Honors. My name is Miss Jolly and I will be your instructor. It doesn't matter which course you are in, they are going to be set up in very similar fashions. The only difference is that the honors course will have some more challenging assignments throughout the semester, but as far as the layout, they will be the same. So just some quick information. Here's my name, like I told you, Summerlin Jolly. My phone number, this is to the school, just call, ask to speak to me, and then this is my email address, which is honestly probably the best way to get in contact with me. But to join Remind, and I do want you to join Remind, some of you may have used it, some of you may not. It is a little thing for your phone that lets me text and tell the class when things are due. So to join Remind, you will send this message to this phone number. Okay, so this goes in the subject line, this goes in the person that you are going to text to. So it's really simple to join, and I'm only going to probably send out messages once a week just to remind you when things are coming due. So down to it, this is the course information. Biology is the study of life, and so we're going to be looking at a lot of different areas from microbiology to molecular biology, ecology, genetics, evolution, all of these fun subjects and different career paths that you could take making good money in these areas. So I'm really excited about it, and I hope that you are as well. It's going to be a fun semester regardless of where we are. I fully believe that. Now, as of now, there is a state required end of course exam for this class. It's 20% of your grade, and I can do nothing about that. That number has been set by DPI, the Department of Instruction for North Carolina. So things change very quickly. Who knows what's in our future at this point. So anyway, class expectations while we are doing remote learning. It is an asynchronous online class, which means that there are due dates, but you may work at your own pace. I'm not going to have meetings that you are required to be in. You can watch the videos, do the assignments on your own time within that week. So Zoom meetings, I am going to hold one on Fridays for you to come in, ask questions about the assignments, get some help. Of course, I'm available more than just on Friday, but that is going to be open for anyone to just pop in and check in with me. It is, again, not required, but it is an option when you start to struggle. Doesn't matter how you contact me. Please allow 24 hours for me to get back to you, especially if you contact me in the afternoon after or close to the time to go. Discussion forums will be used frequently in this class. I do use them a lot, so make sure that you're respectful to your peers. To me, it's imperative, especially in times like this, that we are positive people and we have a positive learning environment so that everyone can get the most out of this class. Please do call anytime between 7:45 and 4 o'clock. That is the times that I'll be at school. I'm usually here a little bit before that. Actually, I'm always here a little bit before that, but it gives me some time to get my head wrapped around the day and be more receptive to communication. So if we return, which I do believe that we will, and I believe we'll return sometime very soon to in-person learning, there are some things that you'll need to bring for your class. A writing utensil, and I do not care at this point what kind of writing utensil you have, if it's a pencil or a pen, any color, doesn't matter, because I'm going to be taking your work online. I don't want to do the whole handing out thing right now, and who knows what we're going to be doing in the future. So I think to reduce confusion for everybody, we're just going to keep the same format for the class the whole semester. So everything is going to be online, and you can, whether or not we're here or at home. Please make sure you have your laptop. Everything, like I said, is going to be administered through that laptop, through Canvas. The most important thing for you to bring, you might want to star this or make a note in your head, the good attitude is the most important thing for you to bring to class. And without it, where are we going to be? We all need a little positivity nowadays in our lives. So it keeps our atmosphere conducive for learning, and everybody can get the most out of the course. And during this time, we also have to remember our face masks. Cover your face while you're at school. It is required. You cannot be in the school without the face mask. And there will be a lot of times when we do come back that we'll go outside and separate ourselves and do little outdoor labs, just so that we do not have to be in this room all the time covering our faces. Make sure that you do arrive on time to class when we do come back. And what that means is that you are in your seat when that bell rings. If you're walking through the door as the bell rings, you are late. You need to be in your seat and ready to go when that bell rings. I have a lot of things to cover in this course. It takes every minute that I can get. So Respect is incredibly important, not just for me, but for your peers and yourself. So please be respectful. We're all different people, and we can get a lot of good things from each other. So respect goes a long way. Please follow all instructions. Of course, if you have a question, then get back to me. You talk to me, especially if we're doing a lab. I'll give you a lot of information sometimes, and I don't want you to be confused. So never hesitate to ask me a question. I'm a really approachable person. I truly am. Please do not have your cell phones or other electronics, including your smartwatches, during class. They are a distraction, not just to you, but also to me. When I'm watching you watch something else, I'm thinking about that and not thinking about the things that I need to tell my classroom. So please, be respectful and keep the electronics put away. It helps you and it helps me. No food or drinks without a lid. Food will bring bugs in here like nobody's business, and lids, just help us keep from having a mess. We got to sanitize everything every day now. So the less mess, the better. That's kind of where I am. So no drinks without a lid. And if I do have to pick up trash, I will take the privilege to have the drinks away as well. Uphold the academic code of ethics, which means just don't cheat. If you're asked to do a discussion, you do the discussion on your own. You do your tests on your own. You just don't cheat. It's good character. Attendance policy has not changed. It takes a lot to change an attendance policy. So we're not going to be changing that throughout the semester. But due to COVID, we may not go exactly by this year. So be aware of that. Late work. I will accept your late work up to really 4 days after the assignment has been given. Every day your assignment is turned in late is 20 points off. So on that 5th day, you're going to have a 0 that you cannot recover. So please make sure that you're getting your work done. I assign things on Mondays, and they are going to be due the following Monday. So you have 1 week to get things done, even a weekend should you need it. The only exception are the 2 forms, or the form and the quiz, that I have due this Friday, and that would be August 24th. Absences. During remote learning, you can be counted absent. If you are not doing your work and I cannot get in contact with you, I will count you absent for the class. That is what we're required to do. So please make sure that you are progressing. I am going to post an announcement in Canvas every week to tell you daily kind of where you should be and how you should be pacing yourself if you don't want to be cramming everything in on that last day. And hopefully you won't, because you just don't get as much from a class when you do that. Note about labs. I am going to have some labs for you to do at home. They're either going to be extremely cheap or free. Okay. And free is, of course, the best way to go. So there will be labs when you come back as well that require chemicals and things like that are expensive. They do expire and they take a lot of time to set up. So if you miss a hands-on lab, you may not make up the actual hands-on part of that lab. But I will give you the information or ask you to get it from a peer and do the assignment or an alternate assignment. But either way, if you miss that hands-on portion, which is extremely important in science, then you will lose 10 points on that activity automatically. Now note, that means that you will still have the opportunity to make a 90, which is an A, and it is not going to kill your grade. But, it is really important that you learn how to do science in a science classroom. And if you're missing all of those activities, then you're really missing a huge part of this course. Grading, same as it has been, basically 10-point grade scale, 90 to 100, 70 to 80, 80 to 90 would be a B. And of course, we leave the little 0.5 so that we can round up. So anyway, calculation of your grade. Quizzes and labs will be 45%, tests are 45%, and 10% is participation in daily assignments like your discussion. So while it may look like tests and quizzes count the same, I want you to keep in mind that you're only going to have about 8 tests throughout the semester, but you will have bukus of quizzes and labs. So when it all comes down to it, the tests are going to be what count the most in this course because you just don't have as many of them as you do these other assignments. The final grade for the class will be calculated 40, 40, 20. You have 40% from the first 9 weeks, 40 from the second, and then 20 from the final exam. Just a little note about communication. It's very important, especially when we can't see each other face to face every day. So extra help is always available in this course. You're never sunk, but you need to talk to me. So I will take appointments for Zoom. You can come to Smart Lunch when we return. I'll tell you a little bit more about me in just a few minutes, but I do not have time to stay after school with anyone this year. So I cannot do after school tutoring, but I'm more than willing to help you during Smart Lunch or during these Zoom sessions for our day together. So students and parents, I will contact periodically about your progress in class. So please make sure that you fill that questionnaire out correctly. I do need to be able to talk to you and make sure that you're either staying on point or that you are able to get your grade up if it starts to slip and things like that. I want to help you. I'm not trying to hurt anyone here. I want to help you in this course. So please make sure that you fill that form out correctly. Office hours, you're pretty much going to get a hold of me if you can call me between 8 and 9 or 3 and 4 during the day. So please try to contact me during this time, or just be aware that it might take me up to 24 hours to respond. Excuse me. I will not answer mail. I will not answer phone calls on the weekends. I'm sure that you understand I will be grading a lot of work over the weekends, and that's what I will be doing for work during those days. So let's walk through Canvas just a little bit, and we'll look at your student view just to show you what your Canvas account is going to be set up like. All right. So when you go to your home screen, it's going to automatically take you into your modules. So the first thing that's open is the syllabus, and this video will be there as well. And then all of these things are going to open progressively as you move through these assignments. So you can go to your announcements page, and you'll be able to see an announcement here every week. I'm only going to do one announcement per week unless there's something that I really need to communicate with you about. But as you can see, for this week, I've got a little message to you about the week, and I am excited about the semester starting. And then I've got a day-to-day things that you need to be doing on those days in order to keep up with the course. So the 17th and 18th, I'm giving you time to get your laptops and get things together. Your assignments will be open. If you want to go ahead and start progressing through those, then you may do so. The 19th, you should definitely have watched this syllabus and Canvas video. You should take the quiz and fill out the information form. So once you finish with this video, go ahead and do those two things. Have that done and out of your way. And that's all it's actually due this week, and it is due on Friday. Thursday, I have 2 discussions regarding an animal, plant, and fungus game. And so you'll look at the pictures, you'll go through the activity and guess if they're an animal, plant, or fungus, and then the next discussion, you'll see what those answers are, and I do have specific instructions on those assignments when you get to those. On the 21st, which is going to be our first Friday together, remember that your forms are due, and the syllabus quiz and information, and the 2 discussions entitled "What Does It Mean to Be Alive" and "Is Fire Alive" are going to be due on that Monday. So 2 things due Friday: the syllabus quiz and the information form. And these 4 discussions regarding the animal, plant, and fungus game and what does it mean to be alive are all going to be due on Monday. Okay, so all discussions due on Monday, August 24th. And then a new module will open that day that you can then progress to work through. So please make sure that you check the announcement, and you may even have to go back to it daily. That is fine, but I'll at least post something here once a week. So you can go to your modules, and I'm going to leave the student view just so that I can show you kind of what you're going to be looking at. So as you can see, I've got a little introduction to the activity. It tells you what to do, and then once you click on this, you'll be able to see that activity, and exactly what you're supposed to do will be there as well. So I think that covers Canvas as far as how to work through it, but pretty much it's set up as a module, and you just go through the module. Like I said, if you have any questions, please let me know. Just a little bit about myself, and I think that will cover our getting to know you portion of this assignment. Like I said, my name is Summer Jolly. I just graduated from Clemson University with my master's degree, so I'm really excited about that. I have a second job working at Catawba Valley Community College as an adjunct professor, and I'm also teaching a biology course there starting in October. So which is one of the reasons I cannot stay after school. I literally do not have time to. while I'm getting ready for that course, and then, of course, teaching that course. So I have also included a little thing about me on the Google form, and we'll get to know each other throughout the semester more and more, but I'm really excited to get to know you guys. I hope this was a good introduction for you. If you need me at all, please do not hesitate to contact me, and I'm sure I'll be contacting you at some point within this first week of school. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a great day. Have fun working.